I need a haircut. But before I do that, I'm going to build a PC. It's been a while since I've built a PC, and I'm quite excited. Let me show you the parts. So I suppose we'll start with the case. I'm going for a mini ITX build. You probably can't see from the size because there's no real perspective here. But a mini ITX, so the smallest size motherboard. Got a Gigabyte mini ITX motherboard with Wi-Fi, and I believe it will do some overclocking. And I'm going with Core i5 6600K, so that can be overclocked. And then I'm going to cool that with the it's a water cooler, but it's closed loop. Kraken X41, which is kind of their mid-size one, and it has some RGB lighting there. It's by NZXT, highly reviewed, well reviewed. The RAM is Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4, and it's pretty fast. I think it's supposed to be pretty fast, 2666. You can get faster, but from what I can tell, the faster RAM doesn't make too much difference at the moment. Over to storage. So we've got the standard old school, old-fashioned now hard drive, 1 terabyte. It's supposed to be fairly quiet, but my main storage is going to be the Samsung M.2 950 Pro, 256 gigabytes RAM. This is supposed to be super fast, so I'll have the operating system on there, and maybe like the game that I'm playing at the moment. So over to the power supply. This is Corsair RM550X. It's pretty efficient. It's 80 plus gold. All of these parts, I've not only gone for like a good, powerful, well balanced machine, but I've also gone for aesthetics and trying to go for kind of like a black look. I'll show you later. The motherboard is pretty much all black, and then it's going to be lit with the water cooler and also this NZXT Hue Plus advanced PC lighting. You may have noticed that I didn't mention graphics card. That's because I don't have one yet, sadly. If you know anything about the situation with graphics cards right now, NVIDIA have just come out with new graphics cards, the 1080 series and the 1070 series. The 1070 series, which is the cheaper of the two, is more powerful than the best of the previous generation, and it's much cheaper. So I'm looking at the 1070 series, but the prices are not as promised at the moment because stock is low and they're brand new. So I'm waiting to see what happens there. AMD have also are coming out with new graphics cards soon, and they're supposed to be much cheaper even than the NVIDIA ones. But I'm going to build it today without the graphics card. So there will be no gaming. Alright, let me show you the peripherals. Okay, so for the monitor, it's an Asus 24-inch LCD monitor. It's got a fast refresh rate and response time, which is good for high frame rates from the graphics card. And then for the keyboard, we've got a Logitech G610. It's actually a mechanical keyboard, cherry red mechanical keyboard, and if you know anything about mechanical keyboards, you'll know what that means. And then also to save some money, I got a refurbished mouse, and that I can't remember the model. Logitech G502.